no any aduonu ensiamu midi e de maame efie nyako papa ye no opese minority leader ye ori Alexander Fanyoma kensama wodi tu jase koko wadofo na abo man ne kasa na Bank of Ghana kasa no wo kire ba bi people pa IMF esi ni po ese go board na na momo so e masa aka twitwi de sa e baaye.
This is in 2025. Fanyoma and his associates quickly abandoned this line of attack and have now sought refuge in the recently published IMF report on the Bank of Ghana's on Ghana's standard credit facility, in which the IMF reported that the Bank of Ghana recorded a loss of $1.7 billion under its domestic gold purchase program in 2025. Their position has now conveniently changed from the old false narrative that the gold board made losses to the new false narrative, which is that the gold board is responsible for losses incurred by the Bank of Ghana under the domestic gold purchase program. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing could be further from the truth. First, nowhere in the under-referenced IMF reports is gold board accused by the IMF as having caused the losses reported to have been incurred by the Bank of Ghana under the domestic gold purchase program. I challenge Fanyoma to point to any page, paragraph, sentence, phrase, or punctuation mark in the said reference reports of the IMF where the gold board was accused by the IMF as the entity responsible for losses incurred by the Bank of Ghana. In summary, ladies and gentlemen, what the IMF report states is that Bank of Ghana incurred losses through the sale of gold under its domestic gold purchase program of $400 million in the year 2024 and $1.7 billion in the year 2025. And that the 2025 loss of $1.7 billion was as a result of, I'm quoting the IMF verbatim, the scaling up of the domestic gold purchase program, not incompetence or mismanagement. According to the IMF, that loss was as a result of the scaling up, the expansion of the program. The IMF also stated that these accounting losses partly reflect valuation effects. In particularizing what the IMF considers to be components of this loss, the IMF listed three things, which included fees paid to the gold board under the domestic gold purchase program. This is the true context within which the name of the gold board features.
And he said, you were some medium fee or your quantum for penny or that Ghana gold board. No, Eden in summer to Jano. Now, was such a Dom Kumano, just one more and one pie, ye say, or the General Situation more or the buy, you know. Then someone said the minority neka, and the IMF for the and yes, I had now, as a cost said the minority nation, as a more per se a year. Or the General Rishomuno, not as a no no episode mutatia or more enemy.
Fanyoma and his followers have consciously chosen to disregard the Auditor General's confirmation that gold board did not record an operational loss. They now claim that the Auditor General did not have access to the full picture concerning the operations of the gold board. This position, ladies and gentlemen, betrays either a crass lack of understanding of how an external audit is conducted or a deliberate determination to undermine yet another independent state institution, independent constitutional body, when its findings do not suit their mischievous narratives. I invite you, the media, you who are the fourth estate of the realm, to check the veracity of this claim with the Auditor General, and you will come to the conclusion that officials of the Auditor General were given unhindered access to all relevant information in the conduct of their audit of the 2025 financials of the Ghana Gold Board. All documents requested by them were supplied, and all queries raised by them in their management letter were satisfactorily answered. This is why not a single, and I repeat, not a single adverse audit finding was made by the Auditor General in its 2020.
Free Gold Board, any IMF ne carbon semu, edema ramu or bambo semu, na oba Asante Mantamua, Police Jubano, Asante South Regional Police Command, and as Asante Mantamana for Famu, ewo procedure memu commandano, DCOP Joseph Nyaba Hammond, and na Washabo, Esempenia account was a wokonkodia, and I would ya pay into Ombe or my family dear. Aye the bambo ma ye juma wo procedure memo said ye beya IGP na basobo ya wo mo ewo soro no mbeta so ada ho no madi nkan kora ewo bambo ensemu o de nsemi to dry bra sorry ye House of Power Ministry e de 4x4 pickup ni bi e koma won so wo ye adwuma so nti wonye emfanka wo bambo ensemu
the beka fleet of cars no mu a ye be bambo semu no bekon kan nti car ye by there. And I go for you now, I'm going to jurisdiction. You can't go and buy no. Do my journey. Now we are back with the Yaka or Maka no one free her. Because they said they are from Munchomo. It will be our names all Yakon for the baby fat. And I'm a say, oh, my dear, Yamashi or my Bibika Crabo Musemino. I'll bet my boy police. I never quite police, the whole Ghana police. That's a baby one in Sema, on Bomodiano, who soon send our prophets. In Nigeria, ye on emulate near my no. Now on Pacasima police for Najman so, Bambo Seven so, and Quinn Mass in Jim Bragana. What more upon a movie dance here? Just to say our chances of the year. Can IGBC the best performing region in the country? 2-5 rank and see at that one up to 10 you'll be on the region, be no over 12 for 11. The Nina say. The boy Jumadin. It's we go by the whole of Ghana, Echo Boy Juma. The bear didn't be the free alcohol Monaco, Amahaju, near Samba. It's Juma, someone Mutianka. Somebody saying, Patros no boy, Besha Mukina. That just over her. The bear to me, Consis Marco, Ama Achimbiaba.
You share Prophet Francis Party or Ghana ha. Or because the wound in India, not minimum, maybe I will share. Yamianum no kreni nyame nam no so yen senkyerene ne anwawade akra nanka omayira rade nam so twi bebre gi bebre fi wowom na ohun se de bekan no honam fam no police force wo ho a omoboa ema no manyina akoso enti se ono wo ye honhom fam dia se nyame ato ne nsam na se ono so boa police ema wo nso adwuma no eye harema wo Anything no ne yere eka bom se any House of Power busuani nyina aka bom se sanity e dia ene ebekwa ya eben akra no yemfa ka baako emma won na womo kone abadie no etimi ayentem ama womo enti de ewura nimu eye enipa ho dadwene a da no so no wo ye hunhum a ese se wonya womo so ye honam fam so ene mmoa a obetimi de aboa enti na trimu po ne se oba be so police asene ama womo adwuma ye etimi
Ye fra Asante Mantamu e de makọ bono Mantamu na o man he na o wa tebubu o hen pon Dr. Yebu Asiama e na wa ye nhyehyeye ene na ntra nkonwa ama o mafahya e ye mekọ bono 2026 no o mo ebedi nti o mo bie anonso nkokwan so a wonam so asiesie bia o mo bedi dwuma no a o mo chiemu aye atebubu Unity Grounds ene dwumadi na ebekoso na nam so ama o hempon e de afutu e mane manfo e sa abamre de ye ntoto na se na amamre na chire nipa usu baby a wufre sa de wo ye wade ye fa enu nti na wo se abribia no so wa mamremu yi na eka ho na etumi aboa enu nti wo de to ne manfo nyina anim sa afi mekobo no afahye na obi anfa ne ho nyimu bi na omomo asa de nkabo mu wo montam no enkoso antena mabono man itu achebubu emfa ne ntoma pa infra
I say we say oba feel at home I tell you I say apa me I for who is you can say ne e betra he twene akasa nti yɛ kɔntu yɛ ahyase ɛnɛ nti yɛnyinaa yɛfa makoro ɛne ɔdɔ mu na yɛnhyɛ fa bi na nsida mɛkɔ no mfie numi yɛayɛ bi na meyɛ sɛ deɛ akɛyɛ no dɔɔso yɛ akɛyɛ no bɛtumi akɔ so yɛ a ɔno bɛhyɛ dwumadi a yɛbɛdi atemmu ha nti biribiara yɛde bɛhyehyɛ so biara mo biara nyi mu mfiri binom fira kɔnto mu ɔba san sɛ bɛbi sɛ bɛde ɔdɔ bɛbɔ ɔdɔ mu sɛ bɛba no sɛ wowonni ha dwumadi yɛ wɔntumi kɔ so nti megyina nananom atena nkonnwa bono ɛnbono isanan mu aman na yɛapono de boma mu nyinaa anan mu na megyina me ankasa atɛbɛgu atenakonnwa nan mu megyina planning committee ɛne kɔmbe na mɛkɔ nanan mu na yɛpra mu de akomakorɔ aka sɛ afi mɛkɔ bono 2026 yɛapa ho ntoma ne due mɛkɔ dwumadie biara yɛsrɛ sɛ Kusimimida, kusida, imadi na bakoso, from. I am Kabum at me, I see. Abra, Yankupon, Osha, at now, Okoswa, to share my.
The people are hospitable and open for business. Our municipality contributes greatly to the national food basket. There are plenty of maize, yam, garden eggs, okra, and cowpea, among others. Therefore, our visitors are encouraged to use the opportunity to patronize in our local markets. Honorable Chairman, I must admit that the Meko Bono Festival is progressively becoming one of the most participated festivals in Ghana. As founded by Nana Amakwachi a few years ago, the event has grown into a significant culture event that does not only bring us together to beat drums, make merry, and deliver long speeches, but a fulcrum for our development.
Yatwaso ewan senfufuro mu a University of Ghana Accra campus mpanimfo ya wo mo tertiary education institution network 10 ya no ya adesuafo no omuku omo de tai NDC amanyuku achi ano mo nkrabata ye wo school poma hodro no mpanimfo aye ntete ye ne nchekire adwumade bia mo mo a nsa anodwuma ho ntete na ye de ama wo mo na honorable Evelyn Dekete ya wo ye Greater Accra Regional Women's Organizer ena de atodwe chemu se ye pa esa mabru no enye opepa eso obesua bibi ana wo de wonsa ebesua bibi no wanwenwene no beboa madaachi bi no so we school kura no onya aban adwuma nya ya obenya wonsa no adwuma wo de betwitwa won
enhwe adwuma no wo fo me adwuma no wo fo enye de e di chrochro ti enu ni me adwuma jo ayem me ho apa se me omo de sa adwina kola no bebe school office se me partner office na ni adwuma we kra di stakra basi office adwuma ena se Ghana ye no say we asini na no sa ade ankola esua no enu di stakra ba bebre it any dey say o ma take this step we so on ba chiro mo say any office na pe ena di adwuma ba we kra ko nipa ba ko sua no ni mu yie a obetumi I employed ni pafufo employment a wo say anyway bebre na o ma start wo hai into of we nipa ba ko fa nipa 3 4 5 na yet unemployment no so Ghana.
The purpose of your program is to bring young ladies after school any handwork and I send some after school. And they provided this kind of skills and it's a free skill. And which entails nail training, lash training, and how to make money as well. Money making in a sense of internet. Yeah, most young ladies use social media to make money online. And so the purpose of this program is all about training young ladies, about the upcoming young ladies.
Initiative media, say the man to me a year, but most of the times, members in situation we say,
Osafo ye jawe studio O.B.T kase de be so mo ene ya wa no pay si ha jame ne fa se dama bo sheba electricals wo pe chandelier gate light corner light led floodlight ani na ba ha no ma ubenya bi kanea bia oba ubenya bi style bia wo pe design shape bia ubenya bi wo ha CCTV cables ne cameras and so you dey outdoor indoor dey try no share 360 degrees oba ha no ma ubenya bi ato ye wo fan bia bi wo ha standing fan, ceiling fan, and you solar and rechargeable standing fan. So, after sockets, which is adapters, plugs, any cables, sir. Ubenya be electricals will be anywhere. Oba so when you be into bra, never to your wholesale, any retail, ewaha. The more moton can ya honey, mukrum, more electricians, a major contract on go for fee home, wiring in your cahono, Momra Bosha by electricals, I would doom. Your by central prisons run about, you know, and a mammy attack for building him, I would doom pizzach, your one of my word abroad no more in the channel side any KGT Dubai for any dish any mono new athletes and never free. I was 0536 095 966 0536 095 966 make out a prim to break any new so a packasi ever bound chamber midi at the mammy a fear nya papa b now sana make on the happy birthday song called Emma Honorable Williams Asanti Bediakon. Honorable William Asanti Bediakon, one a first DC and a district chief executive, a woman says South. Shall pioneer your birthday, Yame, Emma one wedding quatin chain, no Akuma Swadi on fire and count. Madame say Emma Momo and she O.B.T. it was.